Alright, we're back. Hey, Buzz. If you're blind, you're here.
Yep.
Oh yeah, like I was saying, but so rudely got cut off. If you're blind, we'll read it. Well, this episode, so don't worry about the thing. Anyways,
Everything that we say is all a part of the thing.
It's
even
all
this.
satire. It's all satire.
Oh,
I
yes.
mean, probably.
Abby,
it's
we
me
need to talk
talking,
about
who knows?
Pranksis.
Law what?
Pranksis. It's the first critical piece of Jubilate doctrine. I'll be unveiling soon. But you need to know about it first. And much more importantly, you need to practice it.
I do. Why?
Because pretty soon this movement is going to need money. And I mean an absolute fuck ton of money. As generous as you have been with your credit cards helping me buy new clothes and shit, that level of financing isn't really going to cut it.
Wow, this really is just cold, isn't it?
Yeah, we're whipping up the old Jim Jones juice. But one of my credit cards has $1 million limit.
Wow, $1 million. That's cute.
Cute. Z, you drive a fucking Kia. Those words cut deep, bro.
And yet I am... And yet, I am with an exceptionally refined palate for expensive wine. That's a bad sentence, right?
Yeah.
And I also know $1 million is a bullshit chicken feed number. You need to start thinking bigger.
What do you mean?
Maybe you should
bitch?
try and relax. Your account is off to such a good start. Between the two of our accounts, we could pull together some really good revenue streams. If you start stressing out about how it's all chicken feed money or whatever, you won't have any fun. That's true. Wasn't that the point to this all? To have fun? That is... she's being an income realist.
Yeah, no.
Well, I'm an income unrealist. I don't believe in income.
It's true.
Because you spend it all anyways. Abby, you still don't understand. Pranksis is the very essence of having fun. And the more money you make it, the more it multiplies. Oh, and the more money you make, the more it multiplies the fun you're having.
So stupid.
I understand. Stonks are fun. And not stressful at all.
Oh no, not
Okay,
stressful at all.
I'm sure that's true and all, but that's one of the points I've always been trying to make with my parents. I've already been doing some serious numbers.
With your sexual history, yeah.
What? No,
Ooh.
she needs money, bro.
Oh,
Don't shame her.
dude.
Don't shame
Yeah.
her for her sexual history. That's fucked up. No, I'm not actually putting you on blast.
Her history on
Don't
R34.
The viewers, the one picture of her. Is that canon? Like, so
I wonder.
many questions.
Did
Anyways,
he make it? Did he make like a fake account?
no, but like, would he consider it canon? Like that's like a
Probably.
picture. Is any fan art of hers like content in the universe she's put out? Or will put out, I suppose, because there's actually like a real timeline here.
Is she going to be a real person once this plan all comes through to fruition?
Perhaps. Anyways, I know I half-assed my business degree, but I've actually been able to translate my following into a pretty profitable situation while having a good time doing it. So my parents can both eat shit about my bad career choices.
I love the... Yeah, shut the fuck up. I love the end quote, bad career choices as this shit is going on. Yeah, on the topic of your parents, that's what this is about.
I thought this was supposed to be about Pranksis.
It's also about Pranksis.
Well, what the fuck is Pranksis?
Pranksis is fucking everything.
You're
A mission
dumb.
critical, a mission critical plank in the Jubilate platform. A central pillar, actually. It's what most of my manifesto sanctioned clownery revolves around. It also happens to be the key to how I start bankrolling the fuck out of this jam.
Is she just gonna take money from everybody who follows her? Like, I'm scared now.
I mean, is that what this game is?
Probably.
Is this Pranxis? Is this the means to bankroll the fuck out of the operation of Andrew Hussey?
Probably.
Is his name Andrew? I don't remember.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
We'll call him Andy.
All right,
Andy
Jesus.
Hussey.
Jesus. All right, genius. So what is it?
All right, clown Jesus.
Probably.
Well, you know what a prank is.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what a praxis is?
No.
Well, okay, forget all that then. It doesn't actually matter for the time being.
What do you mean?
Praxis, isn't that like... I don't remember. Let's talk about your parents.
Isn't that a League character?
Yes. No. Not yet. If you help me out with this, then that'll be your first real-life lesson in Praxis. When's the last time you talked to them?
Oh, a couple days ago, actually. They rarely call, but they do keep an eye on my accounts. And I guess they've noticed I've been doing something different lately. Lol. They sure do hate your crazy socialist diatribes.
Ha ha.
Ha ha.
But I also
Poor
have them
dude.
believing that this is all just an act to own the libs or whatever. Like, good for ratings and all, but down the road we're just gonna fuck with people about it, turn it into a racket or something.
Abby's a way better character.
Jeez. Owning the libs. How to destroy liberals at their
With-
own debate.
With clowns and logic.
Yes.
It's just easier to deal with them if I tell them things like that. They think it's a good idea in theory, but wow, you sure do rile them up.
This is all incredibly good, actually.
Yeah, this is core clown theory at work right here.
Abby, you didn't even know it, but you're quite naturally gifted with the art of Praxis already.
I am?
Yeah, this is perfect table setting, prepping the marks and all. So I don't even think I have much explaining to do here.
I feel like you do though.
I just need you to call them again soon. I already typed a bunch of notes for to hit in your conversation.
She's Chinese.
Haha. Okay.
But now you've become considerably more familiar with the finances of Abby's family. Over the past week, you've pieced together a more complete picture through questioning Abby and a few other methods of research. Their political activity was some of the easiest stuff to find. Over the last 4 years, they've been steadily making huge donations to the Trump campaign. But
Who's
more
that?
recently, it looks like
Oh,
they're
no.
each becoming heavy Biden donors. You're sure it's not for any ideological
president, yeah.
reasons, but likely due to the entire Trump charade looking more like a
Who?
stinking ship all the time, especially in light of the pandemic response and its economic fallout.
The classic, quote, undecided voter, end quote.
Trump was capitalized. Who's that?
I think he,
He's
like,
a Hearthstone streamer.
yeah,
Oh, I don't really watch that. So
Yeah.
is he good?
yes.
Yes.
Actually, yes.
Oh.
Yeah. You can tell this move must have been a bitter pill for her dad to swallow. And while he is kind of a dumbass, he's not so stupid as to let a perfectly hollow, easily corruptible president waltz into the office without taking a whole bunch of his money first. The truth is, in the man's hearts of hearts, you doubt he really gives a shit when senile rapist gets into the show, as long as he gets to take photos with him at 5,000 per
warning.
plate fundraising dinners.
This game didn't give me a trigger warning.
Yeah, it actually didn't. I wonder if people are, if there's anyone who's upset about that. Like,
Oh,
actually,
there's
though.
easily.
Like,
Andrew
like
Hussey
not
does
even
not
like
give a
shitting
shit.
on people or making fun of, like, genuine curiosity.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm gonna
No,
check on Hussey Twitter here.
Oh, he doesn't post
If
anything.
those sick replies.
And if
Yeah,
you
but
take
the
a closer
replies.
look at the companies which they own a lot of shares in, it becomes pretty obvious the economic disruption has hit them pretty hard. Wild swings in their total net worth to the tune of billions. Their money people must have been moving the assets around like crazy to protect what's left. Sure. It's hard to pin down their total net worth given the complexity of the holdings, but recent estimates have it somewhere between 20 and 30 billion dollars, but probably not for long, depending on the economy, of course, as well as what you and Abby can manage to put into motion with your revolution in your philosophy known as praxis. Is it just communism? Is it just communism?
No, it's clownism. Clownunism. So I just had a pretty long talk with them, and they're really surprised I called, but happy to hear from me. Haha. I never call out of the blue like that.
That's good. What happened?
I just went through everything you listed for me. Fucking Z's the fucking Sith Lord taking on Abby as her. Fuck, I've been compared to this Star Wars.
No!
What?
No, series over.
No!
They can't keep getting away with it. But naturally, you know, which meant I had to talk for a long time, just bullshitting away with small talk, so it didn't seem suspicious.
That's great. See, I told you. You barely need any coaching at all.
Lamau, come on, Z. Why are you so surprised I'm good at working with my parents? I've been bamboozling these people my whole life.
Bet. Go on.
I finally got around to bringing up the Bitcoin stuff again. Hell yeah, brother. Actually, it was really... I should probably check on my Bitcoin now that that
Bitcoin
comes up.
broke, Dogecoin woke.
Shut
Yeah, okay.
the fuck up. Dumb.
Actually, it was really smooth because I already brought it up. What? Like a year ago? Remember that?
Yeah, because I told you to.
I know. Have you really been planning this for that long? At the time, I thought you were just having me do it as a goof.
I don't like that pose. It was a goof, but it also served double purpose of laying the groundwork in case we ever wanted to finally make all this stuff happen. That's how you have to do it. Just think long term, and just make the most of future opportunities as they present themselves. Or create those opportunities like they're doing now.
Yeah, so I started babbling about Bitcoin shit again, per your notes, but I still feel like I don't know what I'm talking about when I get into it. It's fine. Most of the people who say that they know about it don't actually know about it anyways, so you're doing just fine, Abby.
I know you don't. It's good because it's good you sound a little confused about it because you are. You're not supposed to be an expert. This is just stuff you've been reading up on a little. All you're doing is priming them.
Right, so you really are going to hack all my parents' money. Like, that wasn't just more of your outrageous bullshit all this time?
Abby, this is what hacking is. It's like 90% social engineering. You need to be patient. Plant all the seeds along the way. Set up points of psychological leverage. And when the time is right, you have like a little bit of low-end programming ready to go. This is all a lot easier than it sounds.
It's not.
It is?
Yeah, I've been doing a bunch of stuff already. I hope it's easier than it is to read. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I bet you have.
Over the last week, I've been micro-targeting your parents on Facebook with ads for Bitcoin and shit.
That would be way harder than you... What the fuck?
For the service I want them to be using, of course, it's real service. Deals in high-volume crypto transactions. The point is to get them to do real shit first, then get tricky with it a little later.
Okay.
Jesus fuck Christ. What a psycho.
You actually...
I've also been emailing them shit that looks legit enough, kind of bombarding them with info. Offhand testimony from trusted people, other rich fucks spooked about the economy. Now you're one of the human levers too. When the time comes, you're going to be the one who pushes them to make the final move.
Are you starting up your own fucking Bitcoin? Did you create Dogecoin? Dogecoin?
No. She's just, it's just social engineering, like she said, you know? You're just hyping it up, or you're buying in early and then using your platform to hype up the Bitcoin, and then you're taking responsibility for its meteoric rise at the current real-world time, not in-game time. Honestly, that would be really funny if Andrew Hussey was like, actually, I caused Bitcoin to rise to $50,000. You're welcome.
Bitch.
That would be really funny. Who are the trusted people?
I mean, they're fake. It's all just me. I started a few fake chain emails. You know, the ones boomers love to reply to and forward around. It's like catnip. They can't fucking help themselves.
Sure.
Or is she... Oh, she's gonna, like, make people sign up for... She's gonna commit fraud, basically, maybe. She's gonna make people
Like
sign up
pyramid scheme?
No, she's gonna make... It's not like a pyramid scheme like I sort of initially thought the play out. Maybe she takes it in the direction of getting people to sign up for this service through the chain emails to acquire their credentials for their bank accounts.
Oh.
Probably.
Just my theory.
Piece of shit. It's actually just a
Put a
shitty
ton
thing
of
to
crap
do.
email addresses in the recipient field, including a bunch from people I know, they're acquaintances with. Nobody too close, but the names of other rich people they'd recognize and listen to if they saw them babbling about crypto as a way to protect their billions in a dumb email chain.
Wow.
I actually did this on a whim, being skeptical of the returns, but it's been working phenomenally. I got your mom to reply to one of these chains a few times credulously. I worked her a little bit with one of the sock puppets, some other rich dude she's met. It's so easy to get these names. The Republican donor lists are kind of a goldmine.
Wait, you've been talking to my mom?
Sure, why not? That isn't even the good part. Say it.
I did.
Huh?
You couldn't see it, but I did it.
After I got her interested enough in the subject, I had this dude kinda pull her aside. I deleted all the names from the chain and just worked her one-on-one. Got her pretty flirty.
Ooh, spicy.
Turns out your mom's a real saucy bitch.
What? Fucking Tim Allen.
Bottom line is, she's sort of having an affair now. Sorry, Abs, your mom's getting a lot more side action from me than you could ever manage.
Ha.
I mean, so if this was a conversation I had with someone, so like, you know how should I put it? Sexual liberation is typically associated as like a left-wing thing, right? Like,
Yeah.
Non-monogamy, etc. But when you think about it, isn't it truly a more conservative thing due to the amount of cheating that has happened?
Yeah, no.
Like further back, like in feudal
in
times,
history, like they had a
like
bunch of
kings
wives
and queens, etc. Well, not even just that, but like kings having like love affairs, and not necessarily that in a way or a thing that at the time would be received well.
Well, Mormons
So
are usually
isn't-
conservative.
I guess I don't know if like old kings like that would have been more liberal or conservative for the time.
Oh, for their time. Okay. I was like, I'm not about to put you on blast, but know that you will be.
Look, all I'm going to say is that Mormons are usually conservative and they have tons of wives.
Yeah, and they are monogamous. It's true. It is more sexual liberation is actually a secret conservative plot to bring the left back to center.
Right-wing plot.
It's a left-wing dog whistle, if you will.
Where's... Oh, you're at the...
Ha 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 ha.
Thank you.
Ah 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 ah.
Alright, he did it better.
he really did. OMG.
I've had lots of practice.
I won't say the Lord's name in vain, I'm sorry.
That's fair. I only say
Thank you for
OMG.
Yeah.
Please don't be jealous. It's just some undercover spy work, like some James Bond shit. Yeah, this is James Bond does this all the time.
Yeah, he just fucking flirts with people via chain email.
He RPs a lot.
I think
This
James Bond has
breathtakingly horny Karen means nothing to me, I promise.
I want in the newest James Bond film, I want him to conduct espionage by joining some other, like,
Radical left.
Secret Service agents, like a fucking Second Life server. And he,
Oh,
like,
you mean like
he RPs with them in order to get information that he needs.
You mean like that federal agent who was seeking people out on Twitter during the Capitol raid?
Well, sort of, yeah. But more like, he's, there's just like bad guy, millionaire, laser shark, whatever the fuck person.
Yeah.
But he also happens to be on Second Life, and Bond knows this. So he goes in under like the persona of someone who wants to ERP with him in order to like find his location or something.
I thought
And
you
he
were
traces his IP through the Second Life server.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say he joins Antifa or something.
Yeah, James Bond joins Antifa. Let's stick a pin in that one. That, so that could happen someday. That's one we'll come back to in a few years.
Whose line is it?
I'm losing my mind.
She's losing power. Her battery's going dim.
Yeah.
It's starting to get dark. Oh yeah, Mars lander landed on Mars this week.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, pretty
It
cool.
has a helicopter.
It has a helicopter? For real?
Yeah.
Nice! Dude, that's cool as shit.
Helicopter on Mars. Where will he go?
Actually, how would that even fly?
Probably
Because
somewhere
the-
bad.
Air... I'll talk about this later. I'm nerding out actually right now. Continue.
Did you read your line?
No.
Oh. Maybe. Yeah, I did, but...
Well,
think
if
you guys
I
were
knew
talking-
you'd
Ah.
No, not that one.
be... Yeah, we just did that. I'm losing my
Oh,
mind.
shit. Oh.
Ah!
Alright, edit that to be after this. Well, if I knew you'd be this hot and bothered by it, I would have just blind copied you on those emails. I mean, I still could. No, we're putting the other one there.
See, you,
You.
I don't even. You're unbelievable. How do you even come up with shit like this?
Pull your jets, Avi. I already said what's going on. It's just a bit of playful pranksters, that's all.
As by pranksters, I mean stealing their credit card information, releasing it to the public, and then fucking them over.
Yeah, if you ever dox
Just a
someone,
prank.
like, it's just a prank, dude.
It's just a
It's
prank,
just
bro.
Just a
pranksters,
prank.
dude.
Just some pranksis. Just my philosophical idea in action. Which is
No,
an opinion that you
officer,
have to
right here in my
respect.
manifesto. It's protected under my religious freedom. Not even
Actually,
that far along.
I
in the
honor my
process,
God through
really.
murder.
It's only
Murdering of
phase one.
cops specifically.
Yes.
Phase 1?
Yeah, I'm just setting them up. At the right moment, you, a trusted and beloved daughter who is famous and influential, will knock them down.
Haha. Okay. I believe you. But how do I do that?
Great friend will even destroy their parents' lives.
Jesus Christ.
Fine, I'll just walk you through the play. The right thing to do now is wait for the right opportunity. Everybody is already spooked about the economy, so we pick our spot, and when we do, we exploit their fears over huge stock market losses to swoop in with the Bitcoin shit.
Oh, I think I know what's going to
I have
happen.
too.
Okay, I'll explain it after you guys are done.
And I work my angles too, like your mom. My email chain
Well-
Romeo says he just shifted most of his assets to crypto to ride this out, whereas you're coming at it like an heiress. Just say you're trying to do your part to protect the family fortune.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure she just has a bunch of money in crypto coin already, and as soon as they all put their money into crypto coin, the price will jump up, right? That should be
Well,
what
yeah,
happens.
she's just trying to bring whales, sort of, in a way,
Yeah, basically.
to provide buying volume for the market, and then to
But-
dump her bags, possibly.
Oh, easily. That's going to be what happens.
I see. I wish it was the fraud angle.
It could still be the fraud angle.
I just want this character to become so irredeemably
Oh.
just awful.
You push the same exchange site I've been pushing with my micro-targeting.
Never mind.
So
this is
I-
actually just
Get them to buy
Scams.
tons of bitcoins, and you hack the coins.
Lol, no. There's no hacking involved, just stealing.
yeah. Okay, so she's just straight up stealing money.
He says, haha,
This is
you
awesome.
stupid boomers, you don't know what a wallet address is, just send them here.
God, fucking douchebags. I mean, okay, first off, if you do actually get them interested in Bitcoin, then they're probably not going to do it themselves. They're probably going to get their marketing people to fucking put it in.
Oh,
Like,
maybe.
No, they definitely. That's how usually most people do it, sadly. I don't fucking know.
I feel like anyone who has made it to a billionaire, even if they're not that smart about their money, they can hire someone who is.
Yeah, no, you always do.
Mm-hmm. Generally, people whose job it is to do something. Very generally, there's obviously cases where this is not, you know.
Some dumbass wins the lottery and loses his billions, but most.
Well, no, not that. Generally, someone whose job it is to do something is going to be more informed than someone whose job isn't to do that thing.
Makes you
There's
wonder.
there's some exceptions to that, but generally,
It really says a lot about our society.
has this game dropped the society bomb yet? I think it has.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember.
Oh yeah, I already asked for a society counter, I think. And,
Yeah, you did.
so,
Yeah, that's right.
so we're good.
Next page.
Yeah.
The exchange service really exists. It's a real way to buy coins, and you put them all in a wallet. Their financial people will agree this is a sound way to do it. It's solid and vetted. No. I don't expect them to do anything with their money guys wouldn't sign off on. We just step into the middle of the process, the part where your dad stores the shit in the digital wallet. I designed a spoof wallet site that looks and functions exactly like the one on the real site he's buying from, similar URL. Even has a password first.
This is real stuff that has happened in the crypto community. Cryptocurrency community, sorry for all the other cryptologists out there who are offended by my appropriation of the term crypto by and large. Do you have his password? I mean, I say that as a
Oh,
joke, but like
no.
that's a real thing.
Yeah, no, it is.
Don't you see yet? These are all mind games. You enter any shit in the login fields and it works fine. But he will enter his real name and password, at which point the game's over. Once I have that, I could do almost anything.
So,
Unless he uses
Fake
multiple
credentials.
passwords, like an
That's
actual
ridiculous.
somebody.
you can so you can have Bitcoin wallets they're called multi-signature wallets, where they require like authentication from multiple individuals. So like you'll have a password, I would have a password.
Like,
You could not send funds unless both passwords were signing on them. So that is a thing.
yeah, sort of like, is it sort of how, like, you would link your Google to it or something? Your email?
What do you mean?
Well, if it was gonna be like, would that be multi-factor? No, that's not multi-factor
Kind of.
authentication.
It's like multi-factor where the second factor is
Well-
another person.
Oh, I guess so. It's just usually multi-factors associated with like something you know,
changing
something
offline.
you are.
Oh, yeah. Or that.
Yeah. So it'd be like biometrics versus passwords. I did finish it, I think.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. This is such a stupid move because, for fuck's sake, literally Google Chrome will tell you that something's up. And if it doesn't, it will suggest you a password and then save it.
Bro, Google's in on it.
Probably.
Google's full of clowns, too.
Google is the entire circus, my guy.
And
Yeah, when this all goes down, they're gonna have a circus as their Google art page. But it doesn't even need to stop there. He can even just go right ahead, feeling confident it's a secure site because it just accepted his password. And then he stores the coin data directly into my fake ass wallet. At which point, he has just fucking handed the coins right over to me.
Oh no. Okay, so this has been making me want to... Oh no.
What?
This has been making me wonder, you know, when's Goodbye Volcano High coming out? And there's some rumors about a cancellation, and I'm scared.
Oh
What's
no.
that?
What's that?
What, Goodbye Volcano High?
Yeah.
It's like Dinosaur Furries, the high school romance VN.
Oh! It's getting canceled!
Hey, it might be getting canceled.
No.
I'm sad.
Dude.
Oh!
It's a game I wanted to play on the channel so bad.
I wanted to play it on the Switch!
I think it might be on
I
Switch.
wanted to get ported!
I think it might actually have been on Switch.
Nice.
LGBTQ+, that's not on the Switch.
That's not on the Switch. Nor is it in Syria.
You're probably not wrong, actually. If there was anything holding it back from being on Switch, it would be that. fact-
That's true.
In fact, Celeste only got put on Switch because they didn't reveal that the character was trans until after it got put on Switch.
Oh, I didn't even know they did that.
Yeah, I
It's
didn't either.
like
And now that I know that, I still think the game's
refunding the game.
good.
No, it's like they might have confirmed it, but when the new DLC dropped for that game, you could see a trans flag in the background of the characters of her room.
Hmm.
And so it's a speculative thing, you know. So you might just like the colors of the trans flag.
Or just support it? I don't know.
That is equally possible.
God, this looks so stupid. I'm looking through the e-boy style guide.
It's
I feel
good.
you.
I hate this shit so much.
It's basic phishing shit. Usually people are more on guard for things like this, but not if trusted family members are sending them links being all like, cool, you're almost there, Dad. Except that's also like a form of
That's
Social
really
engineering.
mean.
yes, that's what
Yes.
it is.
That's super cruel. What the fuck?
Now open the wallet, here's a link to that.
Yeah, I
forgot
see.
I forgot what the term is for it. That's not phishing, is it?
I mean, it's kind of, but it's
That's
not
just
like
being a shitty kid.
No, I mean like if it's coming from a trusted source. Like if they pretend to be like family members. I thought that was a different term. Maybe it is phishing. Your line, by the way.
Yeah, I see. I did say that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. And once the coins are ours, that's it. Their money's gone. I resell them, move the money around a bit, stash it in offshore accounts. My guess is if we pull it off, it would be a long time before he even realized it was gone. If that happens, I don't know. Just blame hackers or whatever.
Well, hackers did take it. That's a good point.
It isn't a lie. Exactly.
So how are we going? How much are we going for? Like all their money?
Probably not. No anyone's fishing through a 20 or 30 billion dollar Bitcoin transaction. And their money would people would shit bricks if it was proposed. But you hype them up for as much as possible. Whatever their guys can agree to as sound diversification policy.
Okay, Z, what What are you even going to do with all the money?
I have some ideas.
Oh boy. Well, I can't wait to find out what they are. She's gonna pay her fucking, her bail for when she gets caught. Excuse me, courthouse clerk, do you take Bitcoin?
Do you take?
Do you take
Mm.
Doge?
Do you take
Bitcoin?
Potcoin by chance?
Have you heard of Dogecoin?
How the fuck is Potcoin doing anyways?
I don't know. I don't care.
Market cap. It's like 3.3 cents. Dope. Oh, Potcoin's on the rise. Buy now.
Let's go. Let's see if I'm in a paper stock thing. Let me see if I can do that. Where does it? How? Okay. Let's go there. We finished that page, by the way. Oh,
Ding,
Ding
dong.
dong.
It's the cops.
It's
Huh?
definitely the
Who
cop.
could that be? Or it's E-Boy Steve.
Not a chance. It's E-Boy Steve.
E-Boy Steve is here.
Oh,
Oh
it's,
shit.
it's the cops.
That's cops.
Uh-oh.
Fashion girl, love boy. Why do they all look the same? They have their own lives.
Whoa. Can't just say that about white people.
Is that chapter 2?
The Crown of Stars. That's a very cool spell.
Yep.
That was shorter, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Perhaps.
feel like
I
that was
think
way
we
shorter.
just didn't fuck around as much.
Oh, that's probably
I
true.
mean, we did kind of fuck around quite a bit.
We
But-
fucked around way more last time.
Mhm,
Yeah,
that's true.
definitely.
We did literally sit on the title screen not doing anything for probably 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I want to watch that again, actually. To be continued.
Alright,
Also,
we'll see you
I just
next
thought
time.
of
When's
something.
the next episode?
So like, there will be a person who is offended, or not offended, but just upset with our clowning on this game. But I would argue that's in the spirit of the game itself, that we are actually committing to
pulling out
pranksters.
prank-
Yeah, we're
Pranksters.
actually just prankstessing on this game.
We
so you
are-
can't really blame
exactly.
us.
We are practicing. Fuck! oh no, my Legos. We
Ah,
are
you
practicing
practiced yourself.
the doctrine of this game.
Yeah. So you're actually the fake fan.
You're
if you're like
welcome,
us.
hussy.
Mm-hmm.
And on that, I
Yeah.
will end.
We are loyal followers.
Amen.